So next up, I'm gonna pull all these gaskets off, and then for these guys, I'm just gonna run a tap through it just to clean out those threads because they're looking kind of crusty on the inside. I don't know how well this will pick up, but you can see some junk in there, some junk in there. So we're going to, go have some fun. Hopefully these will come off easily. That's not too bad. The main goal is to try not to drop little bits back into the engine. Try to get this as spotless as possible. Those were M8 by 125s. It's not the perfect tap for this situation, but it'll do. I'm not looking for perfection, just to tidy them up just a little bit. We'll go back through the vacuum and clean them out after we chase them. Now this hole here, that goes deep into the engine, so I'm not going to mess with this one. I'm not sure where exactly that one goes offhand, but just to be safe, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll just hit it with the vacuum real quick to suck anything out. This one though is one of the short ones like the other two, so we are going to hit that one. I'll see if in the part diagram I can find out where that bolt goes, or in the manual. I've got the manual over there too. There's some metal flakes in that one. Nah, that's just corroded. That's not so bad. The big thing with this, so I wasn't trying to cut new threads, so if I did see a lot of metal flakes, that was going to be an issue. That looked more just to be corrosion. That was kind of like flaking off on the inside. I don't think it was actually aluminum, so I think we're good. Alright. Well, how well it's going to show up? That is significantly cleaner. This one's a little dirty still, but that's just because it's a smooth bore for the most part, going straight down there. Alright, so that looks pretty good. One thing to keep in note is there's two locating dowels over here and over here. Just keep in mind they may be in here, they may be in your side cover. Just kind of keep an eye on them, make sure you have both of them. It'll make it a whole lot easier to put it back together. Alright, let's get our brand new gasket. Ease her in. Use those locating dowels to help with positioning. Just kind of take your time getting them down on them. They're always a little finicky for me. Helps to use. Yeah, there we go. Alright, not too bad. Everything looks lined up pretty well. Grab the cover. Throw this case back, or this side cover back on. Now it's not super polished yet. I'm not doing that on the bike, just because I don't have the stuff I need to do it right now. It won't be quite as nice, but I'm not looking for a show bike. I'm looking for a daily. And you'll notice it pops right down on those locating pins super nicely. Gasket kind of pokes out just a little bit in a few spots. So we'll get the bolts in, tighten it up, tighten her down, and you're good to go. Alright, all bolts look to be good. We will knock them in. Now we're not going to tighten with it, we're just getting them down. Alright, I'm going to take one more quick look around before we go and find the torque specs and torque them in. I'm just looking to make sure the gasket still looks good, haven't missed anything, and to me that looks fine, so. Alright, and she is in. Not bad, not bad. Alright, on to the next part. Probably do this big cover next. Do the timing cover. Probably going to come on and off a few more times still, especially the closer I get to actually getting her running. And yes, there is a gasket port. I'm leaving it off though for now, just because again, it's going to be coming on and off a couple more times. I'll make sure that gasket goes on before she is actually up and running. Alright, get onto the starter here. Yeah, we'll get this guy in. We'll leave the starter off for now though. This at least has it sealed. So we'll be able to seal this opening up. We want to be a little careful with this because of those O-rings. If it starts to bind, we're going to have a bad time. But that went in nice and smooth. So I think we're alright. The O-rings look to be in solid condition when I pulled them out. They didn't look too flat or anything, so I think we're going to be good there. If not, it's easy enough to take this off on the bike. I'm not super worried about it. sealed up. We'll plug that up later when we stop for the day. Let's get this guy. All right, so I think we're done with the left-hand side of the engine. We're gonna flip her over, do the right-hand side, basically the exact same thing, clean everything out, pull all the covers off, make sure it looks good, and then we'll go back into the head. We're just gonna double check that since we're here, since we have it off. And then, yeah, I think we'll be set. We'll throw everything back together. We'll start doing some fabrication work on the frame. That's gonna be a fun one. We get a few things like a battery box, an electrical box to throw all the electronics in. Yeah, should be a good bit of fun.